Emotional farewell message from Carlos Alcaraz to Nadal. There will be many more Davis Cups, but there's only one Rafa. Thanks to you, I became a professional tennis player. The best ambassador possible, leaving an eternal legacy. Carlos Alcaraz shared a heartfelt farewell message on his social media, dedicated to Rafa Nadal, following Spain's loss to the Netherlands in the quarterfinals of the Davis Cup at the Martín Carpena Arena in Málaga. There will be many more Davis Cups, but there's only one Rafa, heart emoji. Thanks to you, I became a professional tennis player. It's been a privilege to watch your career as a kid, when you were my idol, and later as just another teammate. The best ambassador possible, leaving an eternal legacy, Alcaraz wrote to his millions of followers on X, Twitter, and Instagram. Shortly before, Carlos Alcaraz also spoke in a press conference about Rafa Nadal's retirement. Rafa has shown the passion with which tennis must be lived. I'm fortunate to have had him close. I wish I had joined the tour earlier. I take unforgettable moments with me. Thanks to him, I wanted to be a tennis player. For the younger generation coming up, it's been a privilege to experience the era of Rafa, Federer, and Djokovic, who's still playing. The battles between those three gladiators. If we don't reach their level, I don't want it to be a frustration. I will try to give my best every day. If by the end of my career I've achieved half of what he has, I'll retire more than happy. It's going to be tough to follow in the footsteps of these legends, said the young player from El Palmar, Murcia. The emerging Alcaraz made it clear that Rafa Nadal has been one of the greatest ambassadors of tennis. I don't want to think that I have to continue his legacy. The way he has carried himself is incredible. He brought tennis to the highest level. The Spanish tennis player commented that if he can achieve half of Nadal's success, he'll retire happy, because what the Big Three has achieved is very hard to match. He emphasized that not reaching their level shouldn't frustrate the new generation of players. For the younger generation, it's been a privilege to live through the era of the Big Three. They're not from this planet, but they've left so many people inspired, believing it's possible to reach those heights. If the younger players don't reach that level, it shouldn't be a frustration. I will try to give my best every day as both a player and a person. If I achieve even half of their success, I'll be happy because it's going to be extremely tough to match what those legends have accomplished, Alcaraz remarked in the press conference after Spain's elimination from the Davis Cup finals. Alcaraz highlighted that he takes away from Nadal the passion with which you have to live sports and life. Every time I've had the chance to see him, that passion is incredible. I've been fortunate to have him close, to have shared a team, doubles, and a locker room with him. I wish I had joined the circuit earlier, but I take unforgettable moments with me. Thanks to him, I've wanted to become a professional tennis player, he added. Regarding the farewell tribute to the Spanish legend, the world number 3 confessed that he experienced it in an emotional way. My dream has always been to become world number 1, win Grand Slams, and that's partly because of Rafa. When I heard him speak, it reminded me of when I was little, listening to him after his victories, imagining myself in his place. But everything has its beginning and its end, he concluded. For his part, Spanish captain David Ferrer also shared words about Nadal. He will always be remembered. He's an athlete who has left his mark. The tribute felt strange because you're focused on the Davis Cup, and when you lose, everything piles up. What matters is that he leaves happy, proud, and at peace. Ferrer also believes the Mallorcan legend will embrace his new life with joy because he has interests and curiosity in life. He's a great tennis ambassador and loves being one. He won't travel as much, but he'll surely stay connected to the sport. He'll keep a busy schedule but with a different focus, Ferrer concluded. Finally, Marcel Granollers, who grew up playing in the junior ranks with Nadal, explained that they never wanted this moment to arrive. He's changed tennis and Spanish sports, and all of us here have enjoyed it. We would have loved to gift him this Davis Cup, but we have to thank him for how he has managed his career and the values he's upheld, the Barcelona native added. This is how much Rafa Nadal will earn in retirement, the exact figure. Rafa Nadal's retirement has become a reality. The greatest athlete in Spanish history played his last professional match on Tuesday as the Spanish Davis Cup team fell in the quarterfinals to the Netherlands. The Spanish legend bid farewell to tennis after losing to Botic van de Zandschulp and received a heartfelt tribute at Malaga's Martín Carpena Arena. Nadal's farewell during this week's Davis Cup finals became historic for Spanish tennis. Spain's journey in the tournament was shorter than expected, as they were eliminated in the quarterfinals by the Netherlands. The day was particularly significant as the greatest athlete in Spanish history played his last professional match, ending with a straight sets loss to Botic van de Zandschulp. Later, Alcaraz and Granollers staged a valiant effort in doubles, though it fell short. Following the pair's loss, the tournament organizers held a farewell ceremony for Rafa Nadal, during which the 22-time Grand Slam champion bid farewell to Spanish fans. "I've tried to be a good person, and I hope to be remembered for that," said the visibly emotional Spaniard in the presence of friends and family who came to witness his final day as a professional tennis player. Rafa Nadal's pension after retirement. Wednesday, November 20th, marked Nadal's first day as a former professional tennis player, and such moments naturally sparked discussions about money. Nadal has been one of the highest-earning athletes in sports history. According to ATP data, he has earned $134.9 million in prize money during his illustrious career. In addition to that, Forbes estimates his sponsorship earnings at $415 million, bringing his total pre-tax earnings to nearly $550 million. This does not include the multiple investments made by the Spanish legend, which continue to yield returns. Nadal has been associated with brands like Babolat, Nike, Kia, since 2004, and partnerships with Richard Mille and Telefonica, spanning over a decade. These enduring collaborations are likely to continue generating income for Nadal. Nadal can also opt into the ATP Players' Retirement Plan, which safeguards players' futures by allocating funds from the organization's tournament earnings. In 2023, $18.7 million was contributed to the fund, providing eligible players with a pension for 20 years starting at age 50. Currently, 165 players meet the criteria, with an average payout of $113,600 in 2023. Is Rafa Nadal eligible for a retirement pension? A recurring question after Nadal's retirement is whether he's eligible for a retirement pension. While stepping away from tennis doesn't end his professional life, he may continue with contracts or entrepreneurial ventures. Eligibility for Spain's public retirement pension requires a minimum of 15 years of contributions, which Nadal likely fulfills. To qualify for the maximum pension amount in 2024, set at €3,175 monthly, €44,450 annually, Nadal would face the same issue as many elite athletes, not reaching the minimum contribution period to access 100% of the pension. Achieving full benefits would require 38 years of contributions, an impossible figure for Nadal given his age. Regardless, his financial future is secure, as are the futures of his son and descendants. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. At Tennis Zone, we're dedicated to bringing you the best information for the best audience. We share in-depth analyses, exclusive interviews, and comprehensive coverage of everything related to the world of tennis. Join our community and be part of the excitement of every tournament. At Tennis Zone, we strive to provide you with updated, high-quality content about players, tournaments, strategies, and the most relevant events in global tennis.